You're a Facebook follower, so be sure and follow right away.
Okay, we'll look forward to getting more of an update, all right?
All right, thank you.
Thank you, sir. All
Henry,
right.
Yes. Can I chime in here real quick?
Yes.
What I would like to see out of our listeners on Facebook, if they see any wild, crazy fights over like a $3 crock pot, that's the video I want. If they take on some grandma for a sale item, I want that video on Facebook.
Well, okay, just we're not doing that to encourage you to do that. It's just if it were to happen, you know.
As a disclaimer, we do not encourage violence, but, if something funny happens and you've got your cell phone, I'm going to need that.
Yeah, now say that last part again.
I said if something happens funny and you've got your cell phone, then I'm going to need that.
Okay, all right.
Especially a fight over a $3 crock pot.
Yeah.
I would condone that.
Yeah, well,
it's $3, Henry.
I know. It sounds like to me like that's what you're asking for.
I'm not asking, I'm just saying.
A crock pot.
I would be on the side of the $3 crock pot.
All right. Okay. Well, it's going to be exciting times. Black Friday. And let's see here. We're at 30 degrees right now, Angela. We'll come back and do some archives here just a moment. But first, I got to check out the weather forecasts. Ray Stajic is here, and he says, get ready for some cooler weather.
Good-looking weather forecast. A little on the chilly side today, but recovering temperatures as we head on through tomorrow, Thanksgiving. And on Friday, Black Friday, and Saturday and Sunday. A few clouds this morning, and temperatures down below average by a few. Sunny this afternoon and a cold 46. Cold because that's 12 degrees below normal. Some clouds tonight and colder, 26. Thanksgiving Day, though, will brighten it up. Get a little milder, 51. And then as we look ahead toward Black Friday, mostly sunny in the upper 50s, maybe 60, but that might be a stretch. Sunny on Saturday, I'm going to go near 60. And then a little cooler Sunday, next cold front through. Mostly sunny, highs will be in the low 50s. I'm meteorologist Ray Staging, the Weather Channel on WCLU, your home for local.
Thank you, Ray. 30 degrees now at WCLU. Let me look at the other current instrumentation. 3020 is the pressure. Barometer still up there pretty high, keeping things cleared out for now. Humidity 85%. Winds out of the north at 9 miles an hour. Just a wee bit of a bite coming around the corner. And no precip in the past 24 hours. 30 degrees at WCLU.
This is Melissa.
Who will be the future face of Pettigo Lessenberry? Through expert analysis, we've confirmed their potential. With intense training, we've prepared them for any occurrence. We've taken their strengths and made them stronger. Now it's time to see what they're made of. Presenting the future face of ISU Pettigo Lessenberry Insurance.
Hello, I'm Jared Persley.
And I'm Daniel Bird.
And we're more than prepared to serve you here at ISU Pettigo Lessenberry Insurance.
Growing with a proud community since 1902.
Friday, Ralphie's Fun Center, the sponsor of the birthdays, which we're just about to jump into right here, has some big Black Friday events on this coming Friday, starting at 9 o'clock in the morning and ending at midnight on Friday night. It's Friday the 24th only. You can purchase a $20 gift card for only $10. What about that? And again, that's one day only Friday, but also Friday you can get child's multi-activity wristband, regular price of $15, and then you can get an adult for $5. Wow. Activities include skating, bowling, mini golf, time freak, and inflations. Come on, it's Ralphie's for Black Friday. A good day to get out and enjoy spending some time with your friends and with Ralphie's. All right, let's say happy birthday today to Elizabeth Shobe. Randy Gibbons with a birthday today. Miss Nell Taylor, we understand Nell is 71 today. We just going to turn those numbers around right here when we tell you that Braden Wilson is 17. And we have the 30th wedding anniversary today for the nice couple, Jake and Josh Lindsay. Jake and Josh Lindsay, their 30th wedding anniversary. A big congratulations. Phone lines are open this morning, 651-9149, 800-956-1023. Online, WCLUradio.com. 60 seconds, we're going to slip into the archives.
It's crazy.
Who will be the future face of Pettigo Lessenberry? Through expert analysis, we've confirmed their potential. With intense training, we've prepared them for any occurrence. We've taken their strengths and made them stronger. Now it's time to see what they're made of. Presenting the future face of ISU Pettigo Lessenberry Insurance.
Hello, I'm Jared Persley.
And I'm Daniel Bird.
And we're more than prepared to serve you here at ISU Pettigo Lesenberry Insurance.
Growing with a proud community since 1902.
Hello.
That'll be $349.07. Sir, I can't take that, and that's only about $120 anyway.
But the Magic Man pays 3 times face value at Glasgow Coin and Jewelry. Watch this.
We can make that happen.
Top dollar guaranteed.
Not to be confused.
Right there. It's 6:45. Let me jump in here and tell you about a real special birthday. This is Catherine Wiley's birthday today. Now, Catherine Wiley is having a big birthday. Not going to say anything about her age, but we're going to tell you that her 5 great-grandchildren called in to make sure that Catherine Wiley was on the birthday list and that we take care of her. So happy birthday to Catherine Wiley. And her 5 great-grandchildren could be their great or could be their great. All right, let's get rolling here with the archives this morning. 30 degrees, let's roll with the archives, where we have some history to share with you, including just a little sort of a little special thing about an angel tree event. So we're going to get on the air on behalf of Joseph A. Wade and Tony Hogan Health Clinic.
15,000 inventory items, custom brake hoses while you wait, cylinder repair. Is there anything Joseph A. Wade can't do? Well, one thing's for sure, Joseph A. Wade Incorporated serves a large community of people who believe there's no job they can't do, and that's the same attitude Joseph A. Wade has in their line of work. So for the smallest screws, Allen wrenches, or drill bits, or even a 5-stage hydraulic cylinder measuring 25 feet in length, Joseph A. Wade's motto, no problem. Joseph A. Wade Incorporated, 311 Industrial Drive, Glasgow. The medical field has advanced tremendously over the last few decades, but for...
Hello.
That'll be $349.07. Sir, I can't take that, and that's only about $120 anyway.
But the Magic Man pays 3 times face value at Glasgow Coin and Jewelry. Watch this.
We can make that happen.
Top
16707.
Okay, let's get rolling here this morning, Angela. Before we go backwards, I want to talk about the conversation that I had yesterday with Linda Cook from the Salvation Army.
Yes.
And she's on our news, little soundbite on the news here today.
Right.
And do you have that audio clip up there, or do I have it?
I actually do. I've got it right here.
Okay, well, I guess what I wanted to say is that the Angel Tree program is so special.
Yes, and folks, y'all need to get your stuff together. Get an angel. Let's get all these angels adopted.
Now, let me tell you this. Linda tells a story about a miracle that actually happened right here in Glasgow.
You ready for me to play it?
Play it right now.
There was an angel card stuck in the door at the Salvation Army store when the manager got there that morning to open up. And she just took it on in the store thinking, well, maybe somebody found it. Maybe it was a lost angel or one that somebody just couldn't quite care for. And later on that same morning, a man walked in the store. He was looking for an angel. And she said, well, I usually don't have angels here, but I do have this card. I happen to have this one today. Would you like to take it? So the man picked up the card and looked at it. She said he had kind of a funny look on his face, and he said, okay, I'll take this card. In 2 or 3 days, that man was back with bags and bags of toys and clothing for that little angel. He said, I hope it's all right. I bought a bicycle, too. He said, well, actually said, we bought a bicycle. And then he went on to say that he and his wife had a son that passed away. His name was David. He was 5 years old. And this little angel was David, and he was 5 years old.
Now, see?
That's right. That's one that sends you chills down the spine.
Exactly. I mean, these angel trees, seriously, it makes a huge difference in these kids' lives.
I just think it says a lot about, people who do things such as participate in the angel tree aren't doing it for recognition.
No. And, and
there's something much deeper.
Yes, and we've all got way more than we ever deserve.
That's right.
You know, to do something like that, to give back, to make up for all the, all the things that you did throughout the year.
Well,
try to even that score up a little bit.
Well, I appreciate Linda sharing that information.
Definitely.
And, we'll hopefully can wrap it up with a big win. This is the most they've ever had, Angels, turned in, by the way.
There you go.
That's part of the reason why they're
we had like 100 more this year than last year.
I think that's right, 106 more maybe.
Yeah, now imagine having that many people added to your all's Christmas list.
Yeah, that's right. Need a little help. Need to divide it out.
I'd be telling people you ain't getting nothing. You might get a cookie.
Here we go, 100 years ago. This day in 1917. We're rolling back the hands of time. This is really, it's a sad story. We've alluded to this in the archives a little bit.
Okay.
But a pathetic sight came to us yesterday when Otha Murray, a 21-year-old soldier, was brought here from Camp Taylor. You remember about 3 weeks ago, the young man had measles.
Right.
And it's said that the day after he was up, he was put washing windows and scouring floors.
What?
He suffered a relapse, and he's now totally paralyzed, a direct result of criminal negligence on the part of somebody.
There you go.
Find Maplewood Infirmary crowded. He is now at the Harling Hotel.
That is crazy.
He cannot be moved again until he grows better, which looks doubtful. And Mr. Ray Green, the archivist for the 1917 archives, noted that Mr. Otha Murray died on November the 23rd.
Wow.
So that's 100 years ago tomorrow. But he had the measles, and the first moment they could get him up, they got him up and made him scour the floors and wash the windows, and just wasn't good. But anyway, that's
another reason not to do housework.
That's right. And the writer right here is saying, look, this is a pathetic sight.
There you go.
And, a strong outcry, I'm sure, came. This day in 1927, the Glasgow Milling Company has just completed expenditure of $5,000 in doubling the capacity of its milling plant from 50 barrels to 100 barrels. A larger sifter, up-to-date equipment has been added until the mill is now as finely equipped as any in the state.
Well, there you go.
Think about 1927. Probably had a lot of difficulty, actually milling anything.
Right.
So why not put a larger sifter in and see if we can't do better? And
there you go.
Apparently it was money well spent. Speaking of money well spent, this day in 1937, the fine statue for Dr. Henry Hardin Cherry, which was dedicated at the Western State Normal School yesterday at a cost of $10,000, was the last work of the great sculptor Laredo Taft. The pink granite base and pedestal, weighing 12 tons, was made of Salisbury pink granite quarried in Salisbury, North Carolina, and was sold by the Greenlawn Memorial Company of Bowling Green. So it was, hey, they were buying local for sure.
They put a statue of Jody Richards on WKU's campus. Dude, I cannot wait to see that statue.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a nice work as well.
Because he's like a tall, towering like man. When you see Jody Richards, that's Jody Richards. I'm going to get a selfie with it.
Says here the workmen of two firms completed the work early Saturday morning, previous to its unveiling of this Tuesday. So, boy, they cut it close.
There you go.
Going to dedicate it on the Tuesday, and it took them till Saturday morning to get it finished up there.
Some people work best under pressure.
1937 it was. 1947, here's a story that a lot of people will remember. This was the day that Rollin Underwood began work as the carrier on the city mail route, served so many years by his father, the late Flem Underwood. So Mr. Rollin Underwood went to work for the Postal Service and replaced his father's route there in 1947. Huh. Mr. Rollin was our mailman for a great number of years, and he was always expedient and efficient.
There you go.
Sad story, not really sad. Well, it is a sad story, but I mean, fortunately, it could have been worse. 1957, David Bailey and Clyde Martin experienced a narrow escape early Saturday morning when Martin's car was struck from the rear by a speeding car driven by a teenager.
See, I'm telling you, people have never been able to drive.
On the Kentucky Turnpike, Martin suffered severe lacerations about the head, and Bailey suffered scratches and severe bruises. The car was a total loss. See how lucky they were?
I'm saying.
That was in 1957. Rear-ended by a teenager, by a speeding car, 1957.
A speeding teenager.
Up on the turnpike.
What, did they have to keep their permit like 30 minutes back then?
Well, I don't know how long it was.
It was 30 days when I turned 16.
1967, this was the day in history that local teens planned a party at the Glasgow Golf and Country Club to say goodbye to Governor Nunn's children, Jenny Lou and Steve, as they left for Frankfort. And of course, as I remember, Jenny Lou's just a little bit older than Steve, but Steve was just about headed into high school back then. So imagine it was pretty rough to leave all of your high school pals just about the time you were going to be getting into high school there.
There you go.
1967, inaugural day was near. 1977, services were set for 2 of 3 men killed in a car accident on Mary Oaks Red Cross Road at the bridge over Sinking Creek.
We got a lot of sad stories.
We do. I'm sorry that, but it's history. It's the way it was. Mm-hmm. We can't paint any pictures that are inaccurate. Mm-mm. 1987. This was a difficult story for a lot of us to deal with, but it turned out okay. Glasgow teenager Steve Francis. This day in 1987, Glasgow teenager Steve Francis suffered severe leg injuries Sunday in a motorcycle wreck on West Main Street. He is a member of the Glasgow High School basketball team, and many remember his leg was amputated on that Tuesday, but he was listed in stable condition.
I can remember him riding around Glasgow years ago in the cruising strip.
Yeah. Well, Steve actually got some prosthetics and into rehab and all that sort of stuff, and put extra effort into getting better, and that he did.
That would take a lot of effort. Who knew?
1987. Here's a big story from 1997.
Is it bad, too?
No, it's good.
Okay.
Charles Honeycutt announced that he will seek another term as the mayor of Glasgow.
I've heard so many people talk about him lately.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's
they said that even if you didn't agree with him, you never questioned where he stood and knew that he was going to make the best decision.
Yeah, there's so many wonderful things you could brag on about him for sure.
Instead, he basically did what he wanted to.
Yeah, but the thing is that he had a good handle on what needed to be done.
Well, yeah, and he just did it.
He served as a Glasgow mayor for 13 years, and prior to that, he served as a Glasgow councilman for 13 years. You think he loved his community?
Maybe a little bit.
I
wonder if he loved it more after he got out.
No, well, the thing is that he loved it because he did things that were that needed to be done, and a lot of times he just did them himself.
There you go.
Rather than waiting for a committee to do it all.
He seems to me like he was a fan of asking forgiveness, not necessarily permission.
That's right.
I love that.
And finally, 2007 this day, Cave City Chamber of Commerce Executive Director Miss Gina Lyon resigned to further her degree in teaching.
There you go.
But she did a good job while she was the Cave City Chamber of Commerce Director.
Exactly.
And nonetheless, it's the archives. You see, we have all types of interesting things around here to share, to brag about. Even though we have some sad things to deal with, that's life, and we have to deal with those too.
Yes, we do.
And we thank our sponsors, Joseph A. Wade Industrial Hardware Services. And also thanks to the Tony Hogan Health Clinic, 30 degrees at 659 Estates.
BR Tire. We're always on call, and we answer the call. We know that's what keeps our loyal customers coming back season after season, year after year. With so many vying for your business, improving our service is not just a good practice, it's a necessity. From our easy-to-navigate website to our easy-to-deal-with service department, we work hard to make it easy for you to choose us. No one keeps you rolling like BR Tire on Lovers Lane in Bowling Green and West Main Street in Glasgow.
Hi, I'm Fred Parrish here at Parrish Carpet in Glasgow, Kentucky. My parents started this business over 50 years ago, so we know flooring here at Parrish Carpet. We have a large showroom and a big selection in stock. We do custom binding and we do free estimates. We've served a lot of people in the 50-plus years, and we'd like to thank each and every one of you. So if you have a flooring need, come see us at Parish Carpet.
Finally, I found chicken tenders that can pack.
WCLU Weather Update brought to you as a service of South Central Bank.
The best way to avoid holiday stress is with good planning. South Central Bank is ready to help you get started with...
Hi, I'm Fred Parrish here at Parish Carpet in Glasgow, Kentucky. My parents started this business over 50 years ago, so we know flooring here at Parish Carpet. We have a large showroom and a big selection in stock. We do custom binding and we do free estimates. We've served a lot of people in the 50-plus years, and we'd like to thank each and every one of you. So if you have a flooring need, come.
This afternoon, lots of sunshine and chilly again. 46, we're down below average by about 12 degrees. Cold night tonight into the mid-20s. Good-looking Thanksgiving Day. A few clouds around with sunshine and a little bit better, 51. Friday, mostly sunny in the upper 50s, near freezing if you're heading out for the early morning Black Friday sales. Saturday and Sunday look real nice. Upper 50s, maybe 60 on Saturday and Sunday. Highs will be in the low 50s. I'm meteorologist Ray Stajic, a Weather Channel on WCLU, your home for local.
Thank you, Ray. We've got 30 degrees this morning, and let's see here. The barometer is at 30.20, 85% humidity. North winds at 9 miles an hour, and it's 30 degrees. WCLU weather brought to you by your friends at South Central Bank.
BR Tire. We're always on call, and we answer the call. We know that's what keeps our loyal customers coming back season after season, year after year. With so many vying for your business, improving our service is not just a good practice, it's a necessity. From our easy-to-navigate website to our easy-to-deal-with service department, we work hard to make it easy for you to choose us. No one keeps you rolling like BR Tire on Lovers Lane in Bowling Green and West Main Street in Glasgow.
Hi, I'm Fred Parrish here at Parish Carpet in Glasgow, Kentucky. My parents started this business over 50 years ago, so we know flooring here at Parish Carpet. We have a large showroom and a big selection in stock. We do custom binding and we do free estimates. We've served a lot of people in the 50-plus years, and we'd like to thank each and every one of you. So if you have a flooring need, come see us at Parish Carpet.
West Washington Street here in Glasgow.
7:02. Today we're patting Jerry Reed on the back. Jerry turned 70 yesterday, and we needed to pat him on the back and tell him he's good as gold, and so that's what we're doing today. If you see Jerry Reed around, you pat him on the back, tell him happy 70th birthday from his friends here at WCLU and a little taste of Texas. We have trivia in queue.
Can you name the last 5 winners of the Nobel Prize? Or the last 5 winners of the Pulitzer Prize? Can you name the 5 richest people in the world? No? Well, these are special people, big achievers. But achievements such as these are quickly forgotten. Maybe you can name 5 teachers who helped you in school and made an impact on you. Name 5 friends who helped you through difficult situations, or 5 people who just make you feel special. The people who make a difference in your life are the ones that care about you. Make a difference in someone else's life. The Bible says in 1 John 3:18, "Little children, let us not love in word or in tongue, but in deed and in truth." Make a difference. Show someone you care. This has been Bart Warren for the South Green Street Church of Christ.
Thank you, Bart. 7:03. Let's play trivia. Extreme Fitness has a prize for you. And certainly it's always a winning trip to Extreme Fitness, Extreme Gymnastics. Just an excellent run company with a lot of opportunities. We'll get started after this.
Hi, I'm Fred Parrish here at Parish Carpet in Glasgow, Kentucky. My parents started this business over 50 years ago, so we know flooring here at Parish Carpet. We have a large showroom and a big selection in stock. We do custom binding and we do free estimates. We've served a lot of people in the 50-plus years, and we'd like to thank each and every one of you. So if you have a flooring need, come see us at Parish Carpet.
All right, you got your thinking cap on? Make sure it's snug. Make sure it fits good. 651-9149, 800-956-1023. If you want to answer this question, then go ahead and give it a call. Give it a shot, I guess is what I'm trying to say here. I'm distracted this morning, but I'm going to concentrate on the question. This day in 1907, a school called Casa dei Bambini opened up in Rome, Italy. 1907, a school called Casa dei Bambini opened up in Rome. What was notable about this school? 1907, a school called Casa dei Bambini opened up in Rome, Italy. And this was the first what? What was notable about this school? 651-9149, 800-956-1023. What do you think about school? Trivia.
First baby daycare.
No, it's not right. Good thought, though. 1907, a school called Casa dei Bambini opened up in Rome, Italy. What was notable about that? Trivia.
Was it the first Montessori school?
That's exactly what it was. Who is this speaking?
Charlotte Steamboat.
Hey, Charlotte, how you doing?
I'm good.
So, did you kind of narrow that down, did you?
Well, those bambinos sound like kiddos.
Yeah,
you know?
That's right. Hey, somebody else said something about the daycare. Maria Montessori. In 1907, she was a doctor as well as an educator, and she taught us a whole lot about how to teach kids how to learn. And her style, of course, is the Montessori style, named after her. Right. And she got started in 1907 over in Rome when she opened up Casa dei Bambini. It's really interesting to read about how all of these things happen, how they worked, and what all who all they influenced there. It
is interesting. I had no idea that background of Montessori.
Yeah, it's a gal who was a doctor and an educator too, and pretty interesting. Something to read more about. And I know you're a well-read person, Charlotte, so you can enjoy finding out more about.
More on it.
Okay, all right. Well, thank you, Charlotte, and you can do that while you're exercising out there at Extreme.
Okay,
all right.
Henry.
Bye, Charlotte Steenbergen. That's right. In 1907, a school called the Casa dei Bambini opened up in Rome, notably because it was the first Montessori school. And actually, the first one ought to be after the one it's named after, which is Maria Montessori. All right, trivia tomorrow. Who knows when it'll be something that's right up your alley.
CBS News Up.
And a big selection in
The
stock.
plane with 11 people on board has crashed into the Philippine Sea off the coast of Okinawa. CBS's Lucy Kraft has details.
Japanese media, quoting the Japanese Defense Ministry, say 8 crew members have been rescued so far. They were aboard a C-2 transport plane attempting to take off from the aircraft carrier Ronald Reagan when the pilot lost control and the plane crashed into the sea.
The 8 rescued in good condition. 3 are still missing. Correspondent Ben Tracy.
These C-2s are fairly old. These are not military jets. These are transport planes. The USS Reagan is involved in that search and rescue. We do not know the condition of the people who were rescued, whether or not they are still alive. And the military says that they are not releasing any names right now because they would still have to notify next of kin if indeed there are any deaths or injuries.
The Navy says the plane was on a routine transport flight when it went down. CBS News Update. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
Kuzma kicks this one deep, right in the end zone.
Yeah, he can boot that football.
Kuzma able to get it away. Boy, that's a beauty.
That was Drew Kuzma, the Glasgow Scotty, working hard on the gridiron. Now, Dr. Drew is back in Glasgow at Kuzma Family Dentistry, working hard to meet all your family's dental needs, serving kids and adults in the Glasgow-Barron County area. Call for your next appointment with Dr. Drew or Dr. Mark Kuzma at 270-651-2638, 501 West Main Street, Glasgow.
Kuzma gets a 70-yard punt.
Tire. We're always on call and we answer the call. We know that's what keeps our loyal customers coming back season after season, year after year. With so many vying for your business, improving our service is not just a good practice, it's a necessity. From our easy-to-navigate website to our easy-to-deal-with service department, we work hard to make it easy for you to choose us. No one keeps you rolling like BR Tire on Lovers Lane in Bowling Green and West Main Street in Glasgow.
Hi, I'm Fred Parrish here at Parrish Carpet in Glasgow, Kentucky. My parents started this business over 50 years ago, so we know flooring here at Parrish Carpet. We have a large showroom and a big selection in stock. We do custom binding and we do free estimates. We've served a lot of people in the 50-plus years, and we'd like to thank each and every one of you. So if you have a flooring need, come see us at Parish Carpet.
Finally, I found chicken tenders that can pass as mine, which is nice because I've got better things to do.
Andre, I need a longer straw.
Introducing McDonald's Buttermilk Crispy Tenders, juicy and made with 100% white meat.
Glasgow Prescription Center is the culmination of my husband's professional career. When he took over GPC, he didn't want to be just good. He'd already done that. He wanted to be great. And I think his patients would agree.
In Glasgow, services of Royce Radio Incorporated.
30 degrees, a chilly start to the day. We should warm up a wee bit this morning, but then into the mid-20s for tomorrow night, according to staff meteorologist Ray Stajic, who will check in with in just a few moments here at WCLU. Now, though, what we got to do is check on our top story at 7.
Rotary changes a little bit. We've started with Chrissy Cofields, and she started the soup kitchen, so we do that. And Owen Lambert continued that. Now Patrick's coming in and blowing things wide open.
There's no telling. You kind of get the Rotary email. You're like, oh, what's he going to have us in this way?
What's today?
Right, but Rotary is a lot of fun.
It is fun.
And now one of the things that that Rotary has coming up is the annual Rotary auction.
Yes.
Now, just to lead off, just so we can understand, is this going to be a Rotary auction or a livestock auction or a mixture of both?
I think we're going to have a little mixture of both this year.
So you're going to have a goat, a cow, and a pig.
Yes. As of right now, we have a cow, we have a goat, and a pig. And these are live animals that we will have for auction.
So now, say somebody bids on this. And what would they take the goat home with them? Does the goat go to somebody else's house?
Logistics has not been worked out on that yet.
So they need to get hold of Patrick Gauntz for all
yes, Patrick Gauntz.
for all the logistics on the goat. So basically, it is a mixture of a livestock auction and a Rotary auction.
Yes, we will have our traditional items. Brought a couple of things here with me today.
Now, what is the Rotary auction?
Well, the Rotary auction is a live auction. We'll actually have auctioneers there, not real auctioneers, but our version of auctioneers. We'll have auctioneers there. We'll have some vannas that display our items. And then we do an auction. We're going to do it 2 nights this year.
Right.
Previously, it's been 3. This year will only be 2, December 4th and 5th from 6 to 9. So it will be on EPB and South Central Telephone, SCRTC, as well as Commonwealth Broadcasting and WCLU on the radio as well.
There's going to be some Facebook Live stuff too.
Yes.
So now everybody who has not clicked liked on the Glasgow Rotary, it's Rotary Club of Glasgow.
Yes.
You need to go on Facebook and click like that, definitely.
Yes.
And you can find out more about the Rotary auction on there too. I'm assuming that you guys will be putting some stuff up there.
Yes, we will be.
Now, what kind of items can folks find in the Rotary auction? Because this right here, this is a really neat item right here. Now, what is this?
This is, raise it up so you can see it there. This is a whiskey barrel lid that has the state of Kentucky cut out of it. Mason and Bethany Matthews, they have a local business called Recycle Reads, and they take books, cut out different stamps in the books, a UK, a state of Kentucky, U of L, letters like your initials. And then they also have these whiskey barrel lids that they do as well. So they've donated one of the barrel lids as well as a book to be auctioned off. So you're going to find some items like that. And then we've got South Central Bank has also donated 2 Apple Watches. I believe they're 2 different sizes.
And now these are items that can be basically anything that's in the Rotary auction can be, it's a whole gamut of things, anything from something homemade like this to the Apple Watches to everything in between.
We have gift certificates. One of the big items always previously in the auction is the Glasgow High School, Barron County High School, and WKU Glasgow baskets. Those always get a big interest in those. So we have those again this year.
And a car, I was told.
We have a car.
Bobby Lee Hurt, definitely give a big shout out to him.
Yes, he has provided us with a car that we're going to auction. And I had a whole lot of stuff brought in my office right before I left to come over here, Angela. There was a big UK insulated cooler in there that supposedly has everything you need for a party.
There we go.
We've got, I seen $100 Colton's gift certificate in there. The Fire Pit Spirits, I saw some gift certificates in there for that.
So basically, it'd definitely be a chance to get a jump start on your Christmas shopping.
Oh, yes.
One of a kind items. I'm sure it'll definitely be entertaining watching the Rotary auction. Do you know who's going to bring out the cow, the goat, and the pig? Are those going to be ridden out, or are they going to be walked out?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure the logistics on that either.
Oh, so again, that's logistics.
We may have to take you Facebook Live and go outside and see those animals. I'm not sure.
I'm gonna try to get somebody to ride them into the auction. I think Patrick Gaunce again. We've already said that name once.
Yes, Patrick.
Yeah. So again, the Rotary auction is coming up December the what?
December the 4th and 5th. That's on a Monday night and Tuesday night, and it'll be from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m.
If folks can catch us on the radio, they can also catch it on TV and online.
Yes.
And again, Rotary is service above self. So where will this money be going to?
This money, we have a scholarship fund. So every year we do scholarships with the local high school students as well as the Sky CTC students. It goes to that. We also distribute monies locally to our Boys and Girls Club.
You guys did the Thanksgiving baskets. That was awesome. I was a part of that. It was great.
Yes, we just did that where we took 40 baskets, 4 boxes to families that had ingredients in there to fix a Thanksgiving meal.
And out of nowhere, that was awesome because the people were surprised. Out of nowhere, they just had like these Thanksgiving dinners brought to them, which is definitely great.
Yes.
So that is Rotary Service Above Self. Again, you're still working out the logistics on the livestock auction.
Yes. We're still working on that. And I don't think we'll be able to get the car physically in the building either.
Right. Now, if folks, maybe they were just now hearing about the Rotary auction, they had items they wanted to donate. Are you guys still taking those?
Yes, we'll still take items. You can give me a call at City Hall. We can get those in and get those set up for the auction.
Yeah, you can also drop any items off here at WCLU that you want to put in the Rotary auction. We'll definitely take those here. Again, Jamie McFarland, thank you so much for coming by, and we'll check back in with you next week to see what all the items are that you've had donated.
All right, great.
All right,
thanks, Angela.
Angela Briggs here with WCLU and your top story at 7.
That he's done just that. Buy with a smaller staff, sure. The gift shop, the flower shop, delivery people, a brand new facility. None of those things are required to have a pharmacy, but that's why it's not just a good pharmacy, it's a great one. I'm really excited to see what Robert is going to do next because I know he's going to put his heart into it.
At Fire Pit Spirits, our #1 priority is responsibility. Number 2 and number 3 are our great service and our huge selection. So if you do drink alcohol, we want you to do so responsibly. Get the service you deserve in our store or in our convenient drive-through window. You can even call ahead at 678-BEER and we'll have it ready for you. We built our store from the ground up to ensure the largest selection and variety. But if we don't have what you're looking for, let us know. We appreciate your business here at Fire Pit Spirits in Glasgow.
At PBI Bank, we pride ourselves on providing great customer service with a hometown feel. We invite you to come in and meet our friendly staff who can help you apply for a mortgage, apply for an ag loan, open an account, or help with any other banking service. Trust PBI Bank to be your banking partner for personal or business accounts. Come visit or call us today. We are a Kentucky-based community bank serving the Commonwealth for more than a century. Stop in or visit online at pbibank.com to learn more about what we can offer you.
Lesenberry Do-It Center is Glasgow's only locally owned hardware store, and that means a lot to me. Lesenberry's has been in business for over 100 years. I walk in the store, they know who I am, and I get the help that I need. For me, Lesenberry's is the easiest place for me to shop, simply because it's a local family-owned business, and I feel comfortable when I'm there. And I'm glad there's still a place like that in Glasgow I can go to.
Glasgow.
Let's go.
In more local news, a routine traffic stop leads to a felony arrest. A little after 2 a.m. this morning, Deputy Joseph Ford with the Barron County Sheriff's Office saw a 2001 PT Cruiser run the stoplight on Happy Valley Road. He then conducted a traffic stop. Deputy Ford said he could smell marijuana coming from the vehicle, and shortly thereafter, Deputy Adam Bowe and K9 Max arrived at the scene to conduct an exterior search of the vehicle. After a positive alert from K9 Max, deputies located suspected meth in the fuse box of the vehicle. Also found in the driver's door was a handgun confirmed stolen through dispatch. Both the driver, 27-year-old Terrence Busey, and passenger, 28-year-old Sunshine Skaggs, both of Tompkinsville, were arrested, each charged with possession of a controlled substance. Busey was additionally charged with disregarding a traffic control device, receiving stolen property, possession of a controlled substance, first-degree, first offense, and drug paraphernalia. The couple were lodged in the Barron County Detention Center. Not paying attention to parking could cost you. With several changes to the city's parking ordinance passed by the Glasgow City Council, Glasgow Police says they'll be enforcing the ordinance throughout the city beginning immediately. Along with spaces with time allotments, Glasgow Police said they'll also be paying close attention to parking lots throughout the city. Glasgow Police want to remind anyone that's been issued a handicapped hanger, it must be properly displayed in your vehicle, either hanging from the rearview mirror or on the dashboard. Now, when it comes to changes to the city's parking ordinance, parking spaces previously limited to 1 hour are now a 2-hour maximum from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. All parking spaces on the west side of South Broadway from East Washington to the Glasgow Fire Department will be restricted for the mayor and official police vehicles. The 3 spaces directly in front of the 911 dispatch center will be designated as parking for city business only. The parking spaces on the square designated for county maintenance and Kentucky State Police will be eliminated. There will be 3 spots directly in front of the county government center that will be limited to 15 minutes only, and the 2 spots for sheriff vehicle inspections will remain. Previously limited to 1/2-ton vehicles only, now a 1-ton capacity is allowed to park on the square except between 9 p.m. and 6 a.m. The cost for a parking ticket in Glasgow will now be $30, but they'll no longer require you pay that within 72 hours. You get 5 outstanding unpaid tickets on the same vehicle, it could be impounded. Then you'll have to pay the cost of the tickets, the impound fees, as well as storage before you get your vehicle back. At the end of October last year, the Barron Fiscal Court had already borrowed $400,000 from the county's road fund, leaving just $11,000 in the bank at the wrap of the fiscal year. Not uncommon to hear him talk about finances, Judge Executive Michael Hale had a different tone as he led off yesterday morning's meeting of the Barron Fiscal Court.
Here in October 2017, we ended the month with $155,000 in the account, and we borrowed $0 from the road fund. So my 4-year plan, we've met that in 3 years. And I have come in my office staff, as I said, the employees, and because we talk amongst ourselves, what can we do better, how can we do this better, how can we run a more efficient county, and I feel that we're definitely headed in the right direction.
Then it was on to bridge discussion. After potential issues were pointed out by a state inspector, the Barron Fiscal Court began discussion about replacement or repairing of the Windermere Way Bridge. Windermere Way is just outside the city limits of Glasgow and a direct right-hand turn off Highway 6880. The bridge was built back in 1993 and spans over the South Fork Beaver Creek. A general bid was put out a couple weeks ago to replace the existing bridge. Well, the bids varied not only in price but also in scope of work, and it was clear the bid needed additional details. With the entire road being only 7/10 of a mile, and it's a dead end, one bid included an access road, while the other said they could use half the bridge for work and the other half for travel during the project. Now, the Transportation Committee, chaired by Magistrate Trent Riddle, will draft more detailed specs for the bridge.
We're going to try to salvage the main support system, which is the 2 existing abutment walls and the center support pier. And then what we'll do is demolish the rest of the bridge, and we want to attempt to leave the main support system if a if it passes the inspection.
Once drafted, the project will be put out for bid again. Dennis Cheney with the Barren River District Health Department talked briefly to the fiscal court about the recent push from state government for a syringe exchange program. Judge Hale recommended that Cheney meet up with the administrative committee and asked that the Barren River Drug Task Force, the Sheriff's Office, Cave City, and Glasgow Police will be a part of that discussion moving forward. Eric Sexton, executive director for Brad, brought the county a check for just under $3,000. Parks and Rec director Charles Kearney was quick to accept the money, as it will go towards dugout safety barriers at Jackie Browning Park. The court also approved the purchase of a new vehicle for the sheriff's office. And it's holiday time, and that means it's time to participate in the Salvation Army's Angel Tree program. And while the program always has good participation, according to volunteer Linda Cook, there are still angels out there that need to be adopted.
There's close to 100 angels still out on the trees. And so we are asking the community, if at all possible, please stop and take another angel if you can afford to do that. We are asking that they be turned in by the week of November 27th, because once they're turned in, we go through every bag and make sure the sizes are right and everything that has been asked for is in the bag. And sometimes there's a little shopping we have to do to adjust those sizes or those angel wishes. Gilly Hyde has several angels on their trees at their 3 locations, and then we're just taking the rest of them to Walmart. That'll make it easier if people want to shop for their angel at Walmart, they can do it. And then once you have bought your things that have been requested, put them in a big bag, and you tape the angel card to the bag and turn those in at Glasgow Daily Times, Ralphie's Fun Center, or any of the 3 Gilly Hyde locations.
If you have any questions about the program, you can call 270-579-1655. With WCLU Local News, I'm Angela Briggs. It's 7:26 a.m., a very brisk 30 degrees.
Personal service is what it's all about at Bailey Gibson. From the showroom to the service bay, we offer the most up-to-date service and sales available. If you know Dad, you know he's not too keen on high-tech gadgets. His flip phone is about as techy as he gets. Because of Dad's down-to-earth approach in business, Bailey Gibson customers know they can depend on us for the best price on their newer used vehicle. Stop by or give us a call and find out what true personal service is all about.
Come on, give my Danny a call.
That is for $10. You pick the color combinations. Colors are pink, red, marble, and peppermint. Email aj.mitchell@barron.kyschools.us or call 270-651-2627. They are available Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. until 3 p.m. with the exception of the rest of this week due to the Thanksgiving holiday. You can now download the BC app to your smartphone for free. BC app is available in the Google Play Store and iTunes Store. Get current news, upcoming events, access district programs, push notifications, and school and sports information. On the sports calendar for this week, next Monday the swim team will be at Ohio County with the freshman and JV boys basketball team hosting Cumberland County, and next Tuesday the Trojans and Trojanettes basketball teams will host Greene County and the bowling team will travel to Bowling Green. For a daily rundown on what's happening at BCHS, tune in to our student radio broadcast each morning around 7:30 and afternoons around 3 p.m. on our high school radio station, Trojan Radio 88.7 FM, and online at barronschools.com. We at BCHS wish everyone a happy and safe Thanksgiving holiday. Classes will resume on Monday, November 27th. That has been this week's Trojan Report from Barron County High School, where we value pride through preparation, respect, integrity, determination, and excellence. We are BC.
From the Kentucky News Network, I'm Ed Huckleberry. An effort to legalize medicinal marijuana returns to Frankfort Tuesday. A task force led by Secretary of State Allison Lundergan Grimes is offering a proposal to regulate the drug here. Military veteran Eric Pollock suffers from PTSD and needs help from medicinal marijuana.
There's not really coming back from what we had to see over there and what we had to do. I found a little bit of peace when I can use cannabis to calm my brain.
The task force includes military veterans as well as members of the Kentucky medical community and law enforcement. Governor Bevin isn't satisfied that former House Speaker Jeff Hoover resigned his leadership position. The governor thinks Hoover should also resign his House seat. The Jamestown Republican stepped down from leadership after a confidential settlement of a sexual harassment claim by a Republican caucus staffer. A Muhlenberg County man is jailed after trying to take a police officer's weapon. Police were called to a home to assist a social worker on a report of a controlled substances in a home with children. Tobias Harvey had drugs in his possession, and when he was being arrested, Harvey tried to take the gun. He's charged with assault and drug possession. The busiest travel day of the year is upon us, and while tens of millions will be driving, millions more will be flying. What should you know before arriving at the airport? Check any carving knives you might bring, but what about a carry-on turkey? The TSA's Mark Howell at the Louisville International Airport on what they're seeing at the screening gate.
We see a lot of carving knives, electric or non-electric. We'll see turkeys come to the checkpoint, which are perfectly fine, along with your array of different kinds of Thanksgiving foods.
Howell recommends people arrive at the airport 2 hours before a scheduled flight to make sure you clear TSA. I'm Ed Huckleberry.
Will be the future face of Pettigo Lessenberry. Through expert analysis, we've confirmed their potential. With intense training, we've prepared them for any occurrence. We've taken their strengths and made them stronger. Now it's time to see what they're made of. Presenting the future face of ISU Pettigo Lessenberry Insurance.
Hello, I'm Jared Pursley. And I'm Daniel Bird. And we're more than prepared to serve you here at ISU Pettigo Lessenberry Insurance.
Growing with a proud community since 1902.
Hi, I'm Fred Parrish here at Parrish Carpet in Glasgow, Kentucky. My parents started this business over 50 years ago, so we know flooring here at Parrish Carpet. We have a large showroom and a big selection in stock. We do custom binding and we do free estimates. We've served a lot of people in the 50-plus years, and we'd like to thank each and every one of you. So if you have a flooring need, come see us at Parrish Carpet.
Well, I love it.
Support us at 4h.org.
.31 7:31 at WCLU. Let's turn to local sports. The Glasgow Scotty football team will be holding an open practice session tomorrow evening at 6 p.m. at Glasgow High School. Glasgow High School Athletics would like to invite everybody out as we prepare to play Danville High School at home Friday evening at 7 p.m. This is the semi-state round of the Class 2A playoffs. Again, a chance to come out and watch them practice, Thursday evening practice for the Glasgow Scotties, and that's going to be from 6 o'clock in the evening until whenever they wrap up practice tomorrow evening. Be sure and join WCLU Light 102.
Hi, I'm Fred Parrish here at Parrish Carpet in Glasgow, Kentucky. My parents started this business over 50 years ago, so we know flooring here at Parrish Carpet. We have a large showroom and a big selection in stock. We do custom binding and we do free estimates. We've served a lot of people in the 50-plus years, and we'd like to thank each and every one of you. So if you have a flooring need, come see us at Parrish Carpet.
7:33. Hard to know how to dress these days because of the fact that it's cold one day and maybe later on it's warm. We'll look at it and see from the standpoint of this weather update brought to you by Key Cleaners, Happy Valley Road in Glasgow, helping you get ready for Thanksgiving and helping you get ready for the big change in weather.
Protect your investment in your clothes and your image by having your clothes professionally dry cleaned at Key Cleaners in Glasgow. The Catron family has years of experience in caring.
Well, I love it. I know, right? I saw it and I was just like, oh, I have to have it.
Is it suede?
Suede. Love suede.
State Farm knows that for every one of those moments, there's one of these.
Well, where we accept Visa and MasterCard.
Good looking weather forecast, a little on the chilly side today, but recovering temperatures as we head on through tomorrow, Thanksgiving. And on Friday, Black Friday, and Saturday and Sunday. A few clouds this morning and temperatures down below average by a few. Sunny this afternoon and a cold 46. Cold because that's 12 degrees below normal. Some clouds tonight and colder 26. Thanksgiving Day, though, will brighten it up. Get a little milder 51. And then as we look ahead toward Black Friday, mostly sunny in the upper 50s, maybe 60, but that might be a stretch. Sunny on Saturday, I'm going to go near 60. And then a little cooler Sunday, next cold front through. Mostly sunny, highs will be in the low 50s. I'm meteorologist Ray Staging, a Weather Channel on WCLU, your home for local.
31 degrees at WCLU. This weather brought to you by Key Cleaners. Are you looking for...
Hello.
That'll be $349.07. Sir, I can't take that, and that's only about $120 anyway.
But the Magic Man pays 3 times face value at Glasgow Coin and Jewelry. Watch this.
We can make that happen.
Top dollar guaranteed.
Not to be confused with Magic Mike.
BR Tire. We're always on call, and we answer the call. We know that's what keeps our loyal customers coming back season after season, year after year. With so many vying for your business, improving our service is not just a good practice, it's a necessity. From our easy-to-navigate website to our easy-to-deal-with service department, we work hard to make it easy for you to choose us. No one keeps you rolling like BR Tire on Lovers Lane in Bowling Green and West Main Street in Glasgow.
Nothing comes before coffee.
How can I help you, gentlemen?
That's why we're introducing a whole new line of espresso drinks from McCafe. Nothing comes before coffee.
How can I help you, gentlemen?
That's why we're introducing a whole new line of espresso drinks from McCafe.
Everyone wants to know when McRib will be back, including Jamie, who shared that you must answer its call.
Jamie, McRib is back. You posted, and we answered.
McRib is back. Answer its call for a limited time, only at McDonald's.
Lesenberry Do-It Center is Glasgow's only locally owned hardware store, and that means a lot to me. Lesenberry's has been in business for over 100 years. I walk in the store, they know who I am, and I get the help that I need. For me, Lesenberry.
It's 7:36. Let's go ahead and talk about the birthdays today as we continue to add birthdays to the list. But I want to tell you this. Ralphie's Fun Center has got lots to brag about, too, in getting ready for Black Friday, Thanksgiving, day after Thanksgiving, I guess it is. Ralphie's is going to have an all-day deal out there, and they'll be open on Black Friday, 9 in the morning, all the way up until 12 midnight. And also on Friday, you can buy a $20 gift card for only $10. That's half price any way you look at it. It's one day only on Friday. Come out. There's a deal where you can get a child's multi-activity wristband, regularly priced $15, and then you get an adult one for only $5, so you can spend some time together. All right, the birthday list has escaped me. Still has escaped me. Here we go. We've got Braden Wilson. Braden is turning 17 today. We have Catherine Wiley. Catherine having a birthday today. Her grandbaby's called up, all 5 of them, to wish Catherine a happy birthday today. Nell Taylor is 71. Randy Gibbons. We have Elizabeth Shobe on the list today. A big anniversary. It's the 30th anniversary for Jake and Josh Lindsay today. Happy number 30. Congratulations to the fine list of folks here. 651-9149 or 800-956-1023 online. It's really easy to click there at WCLUradio.com. And don't forget, today it is Jerry Reed Day. We're patting him on the back. Let's let him know he's good as gold as he reached that 70 mark yesterday from his friends here at WCLU and a little taste of Texas.
Life is
At Fire Pit Spirits, our #1 priority is responsibility. Number 2 and number 3 are our great service and our huge selection. So if you do drink alcohol, we want you to do so responsibly. Get the service you deserve in our store or in our convenient drive-through window. You can even call ahead at 678-BEER and we'll have it ready for you. We built our store from the ground up to ensure the largest selection and variety. But if we don't have what you're looking for, let us know. We appreciate your business here at Fire Pit Spirits in Glasgow.
TJ Regional Health offers a vast array of medical services in our community. The TJ Health Pavilion is home to over 35 family and specialty physicians, outpatient services center, the TJ Urgent Care, and the TJ Pavilion Pharmacy. The TJ Health Cave City Clinic is a walk-in medical care facility providing care 7 days a week with no appointment necessary. Stop by and visit one of our locations today.
Who will be the future face of Pettigo Lessenberry? Through expert analysis, we've confirmed their potential. With intense training, we've prepared them for any occurrence. We've taken their strengths and made them stronger. Now it's time to see what they're made of. Presenting the future face of ISU Pettigo Lessenberry Insurance.
Hello, I'm Jared Pursley.
And I'm Daniel Bird.
And we're more than prepared to serve you here at ISU Pettigo Lessenberry Insurance.
Growing with a proud community since 1902.
At PBI Bank, we pride ourselves on providing great customer service with a hometown feel. We invite you to come in and meet our friendly staff who can help you apply for a mortgage, apply for an ag loan, open an account, or help with any other banking service. Trust PBI Bank to be your banking partner for personal or business accounts. Come
North, south, east, west, NEWS, here's the latest news.
Spinning the globe. What do we have in the way of globe spinning?
I know some dizzy people. Does that count?
No. Well, we're not going to report on them. I'll say that. All right.
We're not. Okay, if you're sure.
Okay. Well, let's see here on Tidbit News today. What I really want to do is. We haven't done this in a long, long, long time, Angela.
Okay.
We're going to go in here, and I'm going to give you the headlines and let you pick out which Tidbit News story
okay.
that you want me to do. And I'll be honest with you, I have not screened all of these, so don't be trying to trip me up here. If it's inappropriate, I'm not going to touch it.
I would never do it.
Okay, here we go. Here's a story. These are some of our choices for Tidbit News. You be thinking about which one you want me to do, okay?
Okay.
Brother stabbed with kitchen knife amid argument over Thanksgiving dinner guests.
No.
Man who wanted plain bagel arrested for slapping wife over cream cheese.
Oh, I wish he would.
Self-taught rocket scientist plans a launch to test the flat earth theory.
I love everything about that one.
Yeah, well... This one it's just fun to read, okay?
Okay.
The Wu-Tang Clan sue a dog walking outfit, the Wolf-Tang Clan, for a copyright breach.
Did you see when I covered the plane crash, I forgot to change my Wu-Tang Clan T-shirt?
I didn't see that.
Well, it's got their big logo right there in the front of it.
So which one are you? Are you the Wu-Tang or the Wolf-Tang?
I have got to go to the guy that's going to try to test the flat earth theory, and he's a self-trained or whatever rocket scientist.
Yeah, self-taught. Okay, I'll, let's see here.
Is anybody riding with him?
I don't know. Actually, I haven't read the story, but if you want me to, I'll do that one.
Yeah, let's hear it.
Let me give you a couple more choices here.
Okay.
A water firm backtracks on admission that they use divining rods.
What?
They are backtracking on the fact that they admitted they used divining rods to find water.
Oh my Lord!
Brisbane researchers discover bees can be left or right-handed.
Who cares?
All right. Anyway, I'll go back up here and I will get is it the Wu-Tang Clan you wanted?
I want the Flat Earther. I'm with both of them. I want the Wu-Tang Clan and the Flat Earther guy.
Okay, here we go. Mad Mike Hughes, he's 61. He plans to launch an altitude of 1,800 feet over California in his homemade steam-powered rocket.
Homemade steam-powered rocket.
And don't forget self-taught.
See, there's so many things wrong with that.
Science is littered with tales of visionaries who paid for pioneering research to prove their theories.
Right.
This weekend, Mad Mike Hughes is hoping to join them. He plans to launch a homemade rocket in California as part of a bid to eventually prove that the Earth is flat.
Now, see, he does not have any friends. And you know how I know that?
Why?
Because, Henry, if you told me that you were going to try to do something like that,
yeah,
I would stop you because I am your friend. I would stop any of my friends.
He spent $20,000 building the steam-powered rocket. in his spare time. He will be live streaming the launch over the internet.
Oh, he needs to get himself together.
The self-described daredevil.
Yeah,
I don't know. We might describe that. We do. Says that he switched his focus to rockets after twice breaking his back doing stunts in cars.
So he can't. Never mind. He can't even get a thing figured out, a stunt in a car, and he wants to make a steam-powered rocket ship to prove the Earth is flat.
Quote, "I don't believe in science," declared the 61-year-old.
I mean, that's obvious.
"I know that aerodynamics and fluid dynamics and how things move through the air, but that's not science. That's just a formula," he says. The rocket, which Hughes aims to reach an altitude of 1,800 feet over California, is going to be launched from the back of a converted motor home purchased from Craigslist.
I want to meet this guy. I swear I would watch that live feed.
It's sponsored by the Flat Earth Research Group.
I guarantee it is. There are probably 4 members.
Hughes' website describes him as the only man to design, build, and launch himself in a rocket.
Flat Earthers Research Group?
Yeah. I wish Wes was here because I know he has this song on his phone. It's the famous Newgrass Revival song called "The Steam-Powered Aeroplane." You remember that song?
I do not remember.
Well, it's a classic. Sam Bush and Courtney Johnson and let's see here, John Cowan and Curtis Birch singing "The Steam-Powered Aeroplane." Written, I guess, well ahead of this character, he's 61. Wow. He's going. Okay, I've broken my back twice.
Oh my gosh, I've actually found this man online.
Oh, you have?
Oh my goodness, he is a hot mess, Henry.
Well, you see, here's the thing. Here's some red flags, Angela. Self-taught rocket scientist who does not believe in science, whose nickname is Mad.
I mean, he's got a picture of himself posing beside the rocket with research Flat Earth on it.
And so the launch pad there is going to be, ground zero is going to be a motorhome.
I'm so much going to watch that live.
All right. So anyway, it looks to me like you did a good choice of picking the story that you wanted me to share.
Well, now I want to hear about the Wu-Tangs.
Okay.
Can we do that one real fast?
Yeah, we can. Real fast here. The company he claims walked the illest group of dogs in New York City have been targeted by producer-rapper RZA. Do you know that guy?
I know ODB.
Well, but this is RZA.
Well, ODB, he's either passed away or hiding somewhere on an island.
Okay, all right. Well, whoops. Wait a minute. Let me back up here. I switched stories. Anyway, the Wu-Tang Clan producer and rapper RZA has sued a Brooklyn dog walking company for breach of copyright after they named themselves the Wolf-Tang Clan.
Wolf-Tang.
Court papers stated that Wu-Tang Clan's name and logo were unmistakably associated with the group since their formation in Staten Island in 1993.
Goodness.
And the Wolf-Tang Clan's attempt to trademark their name violates the music group's trademark.
I mean, look here. There is only one Wu-Tang Clan.
And that's right. Apparently, there's only one Wolf-Tang Clan. It might be actually
too close to the original.
Yeah, I guess that's right.
I'm gonna be on the side of the Wu-Tang Clan.
All right.
And people, I'm putting a link to this guy's website on our Facebook page.
You talking about the guy, the mad scientist?
I'm talking about Mad Mike Hughes. He has his own website.
All right.
And let's see, what does it call him here? Hold up. He is the most. Let's see here. The most innovative man in NASCAR history.
NASCAR history.
Yes.
He didn't even bring that up in the other story.
I mean, I'm telling you, the story just gets better and better.
All right, well, check it out. And that's what we have today in the way of tidbit news, all right?
All right.
Are you looking for your...
Visit or call us today. We are a Kentucky-based community bank serving the Commonwealth for more than a century. Stop in or visit online at pbibank.com to learn more about what we can offer you.
Hi, I'm Fred Parrish here at Parrish Carpet in Glasgow, Kentucky. My parents started this business over 50 years ago, so we know flooring here at Parrish Carpet. We have a large showroom and a big selection in stock. We do custom binding and we do free estimates. We've served a lot of people in the 50+ years, and we'd like to thank each and every one of you. So if you have a flooring need, come see us at Parrish Carpet.
Glasgow Prescription Center is the culmination of my husband's professional career. When he took over GPC, he didn't want to be just good, he'd already done that. He wanted to be great. And I think his patients would agree that he's done just that. Could he get by with a smaller staff? Sure. The gift shop, the flower shop, delivery people, a brand new facility, none of those things are required to have a pharmacy, but that's why it's not just a good pharmacy, it's a great one. I'm really excited to see what Robert is going to do next because I know he's going to put his heart into it.
A hometown experience with honest people, a novel idea, not at Bailey Gibson. We understand you work hard for your money and deserve the best when shopping for a vehicle. Times are tough and buying a vehicle is a big decision. Dad prides himself in having honest employees who will help in any way they can before and after your purchase. At Bailey Gibson, we pledge to give you a hometown experience with honest people. Now that's an idea you can bank on.
Do you drop your change in the bottom of your purse? Did you know that loose change could help someone struggling to pay their electric bill? The Glasgow EPB has partnered with Community Relief for a new roundup program. By agreeing to have your EPB bill rounded to the next highest dollar, the change will be provided to Community Relief to help the less fortunate here in our community. Your spare pennies can make a huge difference for those struggling to pay for their vital electricity. If you're interested in the program, please call the Glasgow EPB at 651-8341.
Lesenberry Do-It Center is Glasgow's only locally owned hardware store, and that means a lot to me. Lesenberry's has been in business for over 100 years. I walk in the store, they know who I am, and I get the help that I need. For me, Lesenberry's is the easiest place for me to shop, simply because...
A couple of things here to make sure you know about these things. Of course, we talked about the angel trees this morning. Remember, tomorrow it is something that everybody looks forward to. It is the 9th annual Thanksgiving feast, the Ralph Bunche Community Center, from 11 until 4 in the dining room. You can order today for carryout. And here's the number to call today. It's 834-8537 that's 629-3871. 629-3871. We have the normal closures here. The Cave City Hall closed tomorrow and Friday, as the Barron County Courthouse will be closed tomorrow and Friday for the Thanksgiving holiday. Office of Barron County Clerk Joanne London closed Thursday through Sunday. Normal hours resume on Monday. And, of course, Glasgow City Hall closed Thursday and Friday. And no garbage pickup tomorrow or Friday. Thursday's garbage picked up Monday. Friday's garbage picked up Tuesday. Glasgow Landfill is closed Thursday for Thanksgiving, but now they will be out there from 8 until 11:30 on Friday, and that will be nice. And also they'll be closed on Saturday, though. No recycling drop-off down at South Adon Plaza, at the plaza on Saturday. And the city transit bus won't run this Thursday and Friday, so just be aware of that. Now, from all the closings, let's talk about the turning on, the lighting up of Glasgow. It's going to be this Friday afternoon at 5 o'clock in downtown Glasgow. It's always festive. It always feels like the holidays. As quick as Light Up Glasgow happens. And it's going to be in downtown Glasgow. Come over there close to the gazebo. Sponsored by Renaissance Glasgow. Okay. 7:53. Well, I brought it up, so I'm going to finish it. This Mad Mike here, the steam-powered Flat Earth Society attempt in a steam-powered aereo